Well, I think it's always important. I think it's always been vitally important. Historically, I think this is a film that we needed yesterday. We'll need tomorrow, and we'll need even further down the line. I think the difference, what we have now, I believe we didn't, aspects of that we didn't have in the past, is the level of authenticity in the film. When you have a black story told our way, told in our authentic voice, it reaches people differently. It pierces their heart. It injects some type of truth into their soul, and I think that's what audiences will be responding to. So then, in that way, more and more people will understand who we are, what we go through, how we live, and that we're no different from anybody else.
There's an aspect of love that runs throughout the film. You know what I mean? There's the love between, Star and Khalil, the love between, Lisa and Maverick, the love between them and their kids, the love between her and her, boyfriend at school, and they're all so different. And I think there wasn't a person in the movie that I didn't feel something
Right.
for. And what I think was so important about that is that we get to capture what the loss of someone means. So we see it on the news for 10 minutes and we're like, oh, such and such got killed. Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
And the moment goes. But when you watch a story like this, you realize that loss is reverberated from all the people who know him collectively, energetically, like culturally, who I am as a woman with a brother that's black and an uncle and like friends and, men that I've, loved, you know what I mean? Like these two, like all of them. So that loss is real. And I think it's imperative for people to get that. But I love that he showed that. And that's what he allowed us to experience, what that death is. It's not just a news story. That is a human being whose entire presence is lost from our world.
They touch on how the media likes to view us all the time when something like this happens, and they try to bring up, oh, well, he comes from this background, or if he wasn't doing this, then maybe this wouldn't have happened. And I really love and appreciate the way that George took his time with that, and he let us get a glimpse of how the world views us, but he didn't let that alter the story. We still showed the pureness of Khalil, why he was doing what he's doing. We went all the way deep into the backstory for his grandmother, his mother, his brother, showing everything that can really break a person's mind.
Yeah.
And his mind wasn't broken. It was more so, I just have to survive.